we are honored that you would have us come up and let you hear my story on how the Trotter line has helped me in my journey to becoming a Paralympian.
So if you've been around the Y, especially in the morning, or if you're a daytime person, you've probably seen us running around at the Y. Brandon, I'll give you just really quickly, Brandon has done over 70 different events, half marathons, all kinds of sprint races, Olympic distance races. He did an Ironman race, that's a 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and a marathon at the end. In 2011, he did that in
15 hours, 48 minutes, and 40 seconds.
He's also competed internationally in Europe, Canada, the United States, Central America, South America, representing. Catches me every once in a while. Representing the United States, and in 7 different races, and he's won
two bronze medals and a silver medal.
Boy, this might be harder than I thought. So before I let Brandon say a couple more things, let me give you a metaphor, if you will, about the Y. Gemologist looks at stones all the time. Maybe we'll make it shorter than I thought.
We'll wait.
Gemologist looks at stones, gems, all the time. And you can imagine that over a while that they kind of lose their luster. He's around them constantly. And then to take another step, he turns around, he gets a loupe, it's a 40 times magnifier, and looks at the stone and looks at the flaws. Looks at the flaws to determine the value of the stone. I'm around Brandon all the time. He trains 6 days a week. I'm always looking at a watch, looking at data, seeing how fast he's going, where his heart rate is, how much power he's putting into the pedals, how fast he's running in a certain heart rate zone, what his arm angle is when he puts it in the water to swim. And I'm always looking at the flaws. When we go into the Y, every time, not sometimes, every time, we get smiles, we get waves, hellos, I get a thumbs up when I'm walking down the hallway. People come up to Brandon and ask him how he did in his last race. When's his next race? They come up to him after he gets off the treadmill and tells him how strong he was running or how fast he was going. And they're always telling him how much he inspires them. And every time that happens, it reminds me to look at the gym that I have. In my house every day. And so, let me turn over the currently ranked 24th ranked paratriathlete, blind vision impaired paratriathlete in the world. He's the third highest ranked blind paratriathlete in the United States. They don't keep a separate category for the blind and vision impaired, but his dad does. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the highest ranked totally blind athlete in the United States that's proud to call the Trotter Y his home base for trading. That's Brandon Adame.
Thank you again for inviting my dad and I to come up here. I usually like to lead people with 3 points. Point number 1 is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Point number 2 is, when you set a goal, you will attract people to you that will help you accomplish the goal. Point number 3 is, once you have accomplished the goal that you have set, you will never know who you will inspire to then go do something greater than they thought that they could ever